In tonight's deep dive, the billionaire backlash. The debate is heating up over a proposed 5% billionaire tax in California. Over the weekend, dozens in San Francisco took part in a march for billionaires, voicing opposition, saying that the tax would lead to an exodus of wealth. The group held signs saying billionaires build your future and tip your landlord. A few dozen counter-protesters also showed up. Joining us now, Stephen Toscher. He's the managing principal at Hochman, Salkin, Toscher, Perez, PC, as well as a certified tax specialist. Stephen, thanks for being here. First, just sort of break down for our audience how this billionaire tax would actually work in California.
Very difficultly. It's based upon assets and net worth, which normally are comprised of illiquid assets that you couldn't sell on the market. So it would be quite an administrative burden to impose and collect such a tax. It would be hard.
And it would be a one-time thing, or you get taxed every year? How would that work if you were a lucky person who was a billionaire, I guess?
Right now, the way it's drafted in the proposed initiative, it's one time. But I think the fear is once you enact one tax like that, it'll come again and perhaps again. But right now, it's just one time.
How many billionaires, Stephen, actually live in California? What do you make of that argument that there would be an exodus of people, an exodus of wealth because of this tax?
I don't know how many, but I do believe there would be an unfortunate exodus of the billionaires. They pay a substantial amount of income tax to the state right now. We have one of the highest rates in the country. And I'd be concerned that if you would impose a one-time tax like this, we would lose the long stream of income tax they pay every year.
I think we often hear, you say billionaires pay a lot. I think we often hear people at that very top income bracket find a way to pay virtually no taxes. They find loopholes. They can get around it. Is that the case for billionaires in California, as it is, as we've seen for other billionaires in parts of the country?
There's no question that people in that category try to minimize their tax. But my guess, the empirical evidence reflects they pay quite a bit of income tax to the state of California.
What's the argument here from the state? Is it that this would bring in more revenue, that it would kind of even the playing field? How much money are we talking about here potentially?
It's a considerable amount of money. I don't know the exact estimation right now, but it's really the whole initiative is based upon to bring more money for health care. And that's what's needed. But that's not, in my view, the right way to fund. If we do have a healthcare deficit, which I think is a worthy cause, I don't think a one-time tax on a very small group of people is the way to do it. If we need to increase the tax burden, then we ought to consider doing that if we want to provide the health benefits, but not like this.
Fair enough to make that something that needs to be addressed, but you say this maybe isn't the way to go about doing it.
Correct.
Stephen Toscher, appreciate your time. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me. Bye-bye.